sis and tell, a whole lot of talk, a whole lot of nothing. Amanda does stand up, Alison's on TV, and when they hop on the phone, you already know it's the place you wanna be. Sis and tell, the podcast that's so sweet. Oh, sis and tell, sis and tell, a whole lot of talk about, a whole lot of nothing. Sis and tell.
Hey, Allie.
Hey, man. What's going on?
I have a really weird coincidence
Okay.
to share with you. So we went out for breakfast or brunch or lunch, whatever the meal ended up being, for Father's Day with several family members, including Uncle Billy and almost Aunt Robin.
Okay.
And
We'll explain because they're getting married in about a month. So that's why she's
somebody getting married.
That's why she's almost Aunt Robin. Aunt Robin to be.
Aunt Robin to be. And she told this story of how she got scammed at a TJ Maxx. This woman came up to her and said, I need to get pants for work. Can you help me? And the same exact thing happened to me at Target. And I thought maybe it's just a trending scam.
So I don't understand. So like a woman wanted your opinion or actually wanted you to pay for the pants?
This is why I think it's the same person. Because at the beginning of the conversation, we both thought she needed help picking out pants, right? I thought she needed help picking out pants for work. And then it turned into, I don't have enough money for pants for work.
Because mommy gets stopped all the time by people who know her and also just assume she's a fashionista. So that's like, it's not unusual that I would think, oh, they would stop you. You look fashionable. I would ask your advice on pants, and Robin's too.
Right. We both I described the woman to her, and she goes, that's exactly what she looked like.
Come on.
It was very weird.
Okay, so tell me how it progressed. So she came up to you and said, I need help getting pants.
So I was at Target with the kids shopping for camp, and she came up to me and said, I need help. Can you help me with pants for work? And at first I thought she needed help picking out the pants, and I kind of hesitated, and she said, and she had like a Target catalog with her, and she said, I need these pants. Work starts in an hour and I need to get these pants. And I said, and she goes, I only have $18. So I said to her, you should go to Ross's. I go, they have plenty of pants for you to choose from that are much less than $18. And she said, but I have to get Dickies, and they're $40. And
what are Dickies?
Dickies are like work pants. So
Why do I feel like I've been like, taken back to 1950, and this is language I don't even understand.
Right? But
Dickies,
also,
those are real pants.
But also, like, your work is not mandating what brand of
there's
black
no
work pants
uniform like that,
right?
Yeah.
So as soon as she said that, I knew something was off, right? That she and that she had been waiting. She's like, I have to be at work in an hour, right? And I'm thinking, so you waited last minute to buy pants for work, and you don't have the money, and like, it's better just for you to go get a pair of black pants from Ross's that are $10 that you can afford,
right?
Than go around Target.
If this were real, that would be the outcome of that scenario.
Yes,
right? That would be the practical approach to the solution.
So I got an uh-oh feeling, right? Something was not right. I let her talk, and I said, I'm so sorry. I'm in the middle of shopping with my kids. I don't have any cash. She goes, oh, I thought maybe you would have a gift card.
Come on.
And I said, nope, I sure don't, but good luck. And she's pretended to cry and said, well, most people don't even listen to me, so thank you for at least listening. And I'm like, I'm like, good luck. And so the exact same thing happened to Robin, except Robin gave her money.
No, she did not.
She did. And she got to the cash register and said, well, this just happened, and I think I got scammed. Like, Robin kind of knew as it was happening. And she thought the same thing. It's the way the woman asked the question is, you think you're saying yes to helping her pick out pants. Right. And so that's how she engages you. And, but Robin gave her money, and the woman, I'm sure moved along to the next store.
Yeah.
But it was so weird.
She took her Dickies money and moved on to the next Patsy. So
Right. Oh my gosh. But it was so weird because I was like, oh, it must be like a scam that people are doing. I need work pants. But I said, did she look like this? Yeah. Did her hair look like that? Yes. Was she in this, that, and the other? Uh-huh. I'm like, it's probably the same woman who that scam is working and she just goes from store to store.
well, and also proof positive that I always say if these scammers would put their evil schemes to good use, they could do so much good in the world. Because
Yes.
that's a fairly creative and involved scam. That's
Right.
a high level scam where you have to actually employ a lot of your personable assets in order, because you got to engage somebody. There's a sales job going on. You have to have the good acting skills. You have to have like all of the backstory. There's a
Right.
lot going on there. If
There's
she
an
actually would get a
emotional
job,
tie-in.
right?
Yeah. I think she uses the "can you help me with work pants" question. I think she phrases it strategically in a way
Yeah.
that you think she's asking for your opinion on picking out pants that draws you in. And a lot of women probably say yes at first, not realizing they're saying yes to
I mean,
money.
this woman could have her own YouTube channel warning women and men of how to avoid scammers. I mean, she
Right.
could go through all of those things. She could be rich and famous just on showing people how she has been scamming.
Yeah. So
Right. If you run into her again,
yeah, then I'm
tell
gonna
her
have this
tell her we'd like for her to
conversation
come on the
with her.
podcast, that we'd like for her to explain her exploits to a
Yeah.
broader audience.
Well, so speaking of scamming, I would like you to help me with a scam.
Well, I'm not
And
helping you with a scam.
okay, I have to say it's not a scam. It's more of a trick. And it's tricking mommy. It's more of a prank. Okay? It's a
I don't
prank
think
and
mommy likes pranks.
well, I think she will like this prank. No, she won't like this prank. But let me tell you about what happened also before we sat down to eat for Father's Day lunch, is that she saw me from behind and goes, "Oh my God." And then goes, "Oh, thank God." And she tucked in a tag on the back of my dress and she looked at me and she goes, "I thought you had a tattoo."
Okay, so wait, let's unpack this. She thought you
Yeah.
had a tattoo,
Right, on my back.
and she thought your tattoo was in the shape of a clothing tag.
Yeah. She thought whatever the clothing tag was sticking out was part of the tattoo.
That you had actually decided to tattoo the word small and machine wash only on your back. That was a good idea. If you were going to go for the
10%
tattoo.
polyester. Right, yeah.
Right, if you were going to go for the tattoo, that's what you would choose.
I think from far away, she thought whatever it was a design element. But
This
so,
is how her brain works, right? So is it now that you're going to fake that you actually have a tattoo?
so first of all, can we just rewind a little bit and point out that I'm the child that she thinks would get a tattoo. This
Right.
child who would run away from getting her finger pricked and hide underneath the doctor's table
Right.
at the pediatrician.
Would actually
like I
get
would
a needle stuck in her
Yeah.
arm to apply permanent ink. That seems
Like-
like a likelihood.
my C-section scar is enough of a tattoo. That is the only tattoo. I am not like it's too permanent. I have no interest in getting a tattoo, right? But mommy thinks I'm the child, obviously, out of the three of us that would get the tattoo, that she thought I'd been hiding it from her. So
Which
I thought
also means you're the child most likely to disappoint. So let's just put it.
or to like hide, yes, or to no.
Let's just we'll couch it in the most likely to get a tattoo, but let's call it what it is. Okay. Yes.
I feel like I
please
need to couch
proceed.
it with a therapist now.
Please continue.
So I thought we could lean into this, right? She thinks I would hide from her that I got a tattoo, right? I'm 40 something, and then I would hide from my own mother that I'm kind of past that point.
This is not far fetched to me. I would hide if I had a tattoo.
know.
I would be hiding it from her as well.
So I would, if Uncle Billy had a tattoo, her brother, let's be honest, he would also be hiding it from her.
Yeah. For all those listening, Uncle Billy's hidden a lot from her, so I'll just go there.
I feel like
Oh no, she's gonna be like, "What has he hidden from me?"
What does he know?
Just
What does he
kidding,
know?
just kidding.
I feel like we know more about Uncle Billy than maybe mommy does, right? But so anyways, I thought it would be funny if I texted her pretending like I think I'm texting you, right? Like, you know how you'll text someone by mistake, or like I'll do, she will text me and you all the time in a group text. I would thought it'd be funny if I responded to that and said something like, "Oh, I'm going to be 10 minutes late for our podcast record. And oh my God, Mommy, I had a scare. I thought Mommy saw my tattoo, but it ended up being my clothing tag."
The problem with this is Mommy doesn't necessarily catch like straightforward language via text and has a terrible job of responding in a timely fashion. So I'm afraid she may see it. It may be in 10 days, and she may be totally confused by then, or it may work.
So we can take the chance. That's why I wanted to bring this up at the top of the 30 minutes, so we could give her 30 minutes to respond.
All right, let's try it.
Maybe by the end of the text message, she will have.
Well, to be fair, we're already 10 minutes in, so she's got 20 minutes to respond.
Okay.
I'd keep it short. Just do it like you would text me, really, like in chopped up language, running late running late for podcast. Remind me to tell you about.
10 minutes late for podcast. Mommy, almost.
I just want to insert in here that when Mommy listens to the podcast after this was not my idea. I'm doing this for entertainment value only. This has nothing to do with any personal vendetta I might have. I'm your child, most likely to please you.
How's it? I'll be 10 minutes late for podcast, and OMG, Mommy almost saw my back tattoo.
Oh my gosh, perfect. Okay. Send.
And you're copied on this.
Why are you copying me? Oh, because you're acting like you sent.
I'm acting like it's a group text, and I don't know it's a group text. Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay. Okay, it's been sent.
I wonder how that's gonna. We'll see how that. Okay, I just received it. Okay,
yeah.
So we are time stamping it.
Right, 10:13 a.m.
Yeah,
Eastern time.
Let's
see how long it
takes her to respond ever.
Okay, and if she
calls me, or if she calls you, or if she just says what, ha or ha ha, maybe she'll figure it out. She's pretty quick. She's also not stupid.
Yeah, when I pretended like we got a third dog, everyone believed me, by the way, when I said I got that third dog until I was talking about how aggressive it was and how it pooped everywhere. Then people knew.
Oh, I almost believed you. I was like, that's just stupid.
Okay, so now we have to go talk about something else and hope that Mommy gets back to me. And if not, we'll bring it up in the next podcast.
Right. So speaking of scamming, I don't think I got scammed, but I also got something I didn't order in the mail. And I'm not sure if it's part of a larger marketing sort of scam. Have you heard of brushing?
Like my hair? No. Obviously. Look. What is brushing? I don't know. What is the trend of you brush your rug? I don't know.
So there's something called brushing. I only know this because I Googled it. And the reason I came to the word brushing is because yesterday Abe walks in the house and he brings me a package. He goes, "Oh, here, this was, at the door." And I said, "Okay." And it was from Amazon. And it's not like I order so many packages from Amazon, I've lost track. I literally haven't ordered a package on Amazon in, I can't even remember how long, maybe a month or more. So I knew it wasn't coming. The last package we got, Levi had ordered a book for school. So I was curious. I'm like, I wonder that is. So I open it up, and inside of it is this, a brand new Magic Mouse, which is
what makes it magical?
Well, because it is, it can make 3 wishes come true. No, so the Magic Mouse is just a mouse for your iMac or Macintosh, and it's Bluetooth, so it does.
Did you say
everything.
Macintosh? No one says Macintosh.
For your Mac? Did I say Macintosh?
Yes.
For your Apple computer, for your Mac. Whatever.
So old.
It's for your Mac.
Macintosh.
For whatever Apple computer or device that you have. It works with the iPad too. Anyway, I have an old Magic Mouse with my desktop. And in the summer, I've been using one of Abe's. I sort of brought back to life one of Abe's really old laptops. This might be, I don't know if it's 10 years old at this point. But it's working, but it doesn't have a mouse, which I've realized I really love having a mouse. This has a little trackpad on it. But it's not enough that I would ever go and buy myself a mouse. And I actually haven't even said that out loud. It's not like I told anybody, I really wish I had a mouse for this old computer. But it's almost like the Amazon fairies read my mind and sent me this. So the first thing I did, if you got a package that you were not expecting and it was addressed to you, what's the first thing you would do?
I would go to my orders and see if maybe I forgot or someone ordered it by mistake. It's
Very likely, yes. So all of us share the same Amazon account. So of course I go on there and figure this had to be one of my knucklehead sons who probably put this in the cart, was thinking that they wanted it and then ordered it, or ordered it for themselves and didn't tell me, which is something that happens, I think, to all of us. But no, there was nothing. Even Abe beat me to it because he was the first one to go to the Amazon accounts. He said, nope, no one ordered that. I said, huh. So then I try to track it because I'm going through and I can't figure out a way to track it because there's no receipt in it. There's nothing in there. So all I have is the shipping
But it's clearly an Amazon box.
100% Amazon box. And it's 100% an Amazon box. So I go online, I say how to track an Amazon order, and it's like, well, you need to call and ask, and I'm like, I'm not calling. No. So then I said, okay, I'll do another Google. What about packages sent to me by Amazon that I did not order? So there were two options. One is that someone has broken into your account and ordered stuff and now has access to your account, which did not happen because it didn't come from my account. The other, and that might be, I'm not sure what the brushing is technically, but it seemed like that was something where people, like companies order, and this may or may not be the exact definition of the brushing, but that's one of the terms I brought up. But there was something scam-wise where companies will order products that they send to people anonymously, hoping that they'll use it and then give a really good review for the product. Like then go online and say, oh, I happen to get this, cool round brush, or I don't know, tic-tac-toe, or I don't know.
I don't even know what you're saying, but like you're a social influencer or something and they want your positive review on Amazon.
Exactly. But
did it have anything?
I am not an influencer about Amazon or any real products except for the ones that, as seen on TV, as you know, I'm obsessed with. But this was, nobody needs to send me a free Magic Mouse because I'm pretty sure this product is doing really well.
Yeah, and I don't think that's it, because you would also need a link to whoever the seller is in order to leave that specific seller a review, because it doesn't matter if the product gets the review, it matters that the seller gets the review.
Yeah. So, and the very straight and narrow honest side of me was like, I need to return it. Of course. Okay. So let's see if you can get this one right. So I did open it. The result is I did open it and look at her. She's gorgeous.
Oh, it's like a mirror.
Yeah.
It's mirrored. I can see myself in it.
She's very shiny and black. She's my favorite color and my favorite shape. I don't know if there is such thing as a favorite shape. But before I open it, I go, what do you think I should do? And Alan says, you know what your brother would do? And I go, what? And what did he say? Cricket. What did he say my brother would do? Our brother would do?
Yeah, he's like our moral compass, Jiminy Cricket. He would return it.
So that's what I said, and Alan started laughing. He goes, no, he would sell it. And I said, oh, you're right. I bet he would sell it. And I went online, and guess how much it is?
$100.
Yeah, $94. That is an expensive thing that I almost
sold. How did you get it? Are you sure your name's on the package? Did you double check your name is on that package?
I double checked the package. We took out the trash, so I can't show you. Yes, my name was on the package to me, to my address, and I don't know. I'm just going to say it was a random, arbitrary, mysterious gift from the Amazon fairies who were reading my mind, because that's what technology companies can do these days. And they knew I was on an old Macintosh laptop and needed a brand new Magic Mouse to complement it. That's it.
Okay. That's crazy.
I almost waited
if Lawrence
to unbox it with you.
Shows up with 2 pills for you to take, just run.
But it was like, oh, I wonder if they'll send me more gifts. But I did hesitate and almost send it back. But who do I send it back to? There's no return order.
That's weird. That's really so weird. But, this has happened to me a couple of times, as you know, but not from Amazon, where I've gotten other people's packages with my name clearly on a printed address label, but with other people's names on it. Yeah. Do you still have the box?
Yeah.
Because there might be a secondary address on it, and the post office somehow.
No, this was the printout, the big printout from the United States Post Office. right? That has the tracking number and everything, and my name clearly printed on there, and the return to the whatever Amazon facility. You know, we have an Amazon warehouse in Chattanooga. We have a fulfillment center here. So maybe it's just somebody who knows me in Chattanooga and is very fond of me and wanted to send me a gift.
Or something else was supposed to be in there that you did order and they put the wrong thing in.
But we didn't order anything. We have no orders. We have no outstanding orders from like the past month or 2 months. So all of these are very good conjectures. They're just not accurate. They're just not right.
Enjoy your gift, because I was sent, you know.
Here's the thing. It truly is a magic mouse because it magically appeared.
That's insane.
Yeah.
We'll enjoy, use it in good health.
Yeah, I do wonder, like, it is funny that somebody who I don't know or mistakenly sent me this knows me very well. I mean, what are the odds that I would actually not only have a Mac, but need a mouse right now? I just think it's Bashert. This mouse is supposed to be mine.
You haven't talked to anyone about needing this?
No. The first time I said it out loud was when I got the package. I'm like, that's so funny. I've been talking in my head about, I really wish I had a mouse, but not so much that I was willing to go invest in one. So maybe I'm just going to start thinking in my head about other things that I wish I had, and they will magically appear in an Amazon box on my doorstep.
Oh.
Maybe that's the future. Maybe this is like the plot of a really good sci-fi movie.
I would like a new refrigerator, Amazon, for free. that makes really good ice. There.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it'll happen. Why don't refrigerators make really good ice?
What do you mean good ice? So what's the good ice? Like the Sonic ice?
Yeah, like the tiny.
Do they make the pellets? No. Is there a refrigerator that makes pellets?
There has to be one refrigerator in the entire world that makes those pellets. There has to be.
You know, you can go to Sonic and buy that ice.
You know, that's a lot of effort. I don't even know where a Sonic is.
You know what else I can do, which I haven't done, but I could if I wanted to, is the tennis center at the boys' high school has a pellet ice machine. A giant commercial size version. And so the coach is always like, yeah, if you need ice, you know, grab ice. Like if I bring a cooler for when the boys played tennis, when I brought a cooler of drinks, I would show up there with just the drinks in the cooler and then fill it up with a ton of ice, which felt like a waste because
you should go there once a week.
Good ice. I know, but I could just go there and fill up a cooler. But then I guess you keep the ice in your freezer and it stays.
I don't know, because sometimes that ice is a little moist, and if you put it in the freezer, then it like all sticks together. So I don't know if that'll work.
By the way, we only have about 7 minutes left, and Mommy hasn't responded.
God.
I know.
She hasn't.
Nervous. Yeah.
I don't think she's going to respond.
I hate to say I kind of told you so, but she's not good at that. And she's like, either she's stewing and trying to figure out what it meant, or she's ignoring it.
Well, there's no read receipt. Like,
you don't get a read receipt on group text.
Oh, dang it. Okay. It's only 9:30 her time, so she's probably at TJ Maxx right now getting scammed by that lady.
By the woman who needs the Dickies. I gotta have the Dickies.
I think, and she would, she'd be like, you will be fine without Dickies. They're not going to send you home. You go get. I just saw $10 pants right there. This is what she would do.
She would be, you know what? She would have been like running that woman around the store to try to find the best deal on the pants, making her go in the dressing room, come out and try them on. That woman would have been so frustrated. She would have been like, ma'am, take my $18. It's fine.
Just leave me alone.
I don't need you. This scam is not worth it. You have wasted an hour.
And the woman turns around and Mommy goes, oh, is that a back tattoo?
I thought she thought you had the tags still on your shirt, not like the actual...
No.
Tag.
I actually told her that in there, Mommy, I don't have a tattoo on my back. I have it on my butt, and it's Xavier Roberts' signature. And I don't know if many people would get that. I don't think, I'm getting a look from you. It's very inside baseball, but inside Cabbage Patch Kids. Xavier Roberts is the creator of the Cabbage Patch Kids.
Why do you know that?
He would sign their butts. Oh. He would sign their butts. Every Cabbage Patch Kid had his signature on their butt. So I joke that that's what my tattoo would be, is because I was obsessed with. I had 7 Cabbage Patch Kids, Allison.
Yeah,
7.
And I had one adopt-a-doll before Cabbage Patch Kids were a thing. Yeah, you used to have to get an adopt-a-doll that looked like you. Mine was named. It's the worst name ever. You ready?
Yes.
Phoebe Roberta. That was her given name.
Yeah, Roberta's not. I'm sorry if your name's Roberta, but that is not.
Yeah.
Phoebe's fine.
Phoebe's okay, but it came together. Phoebe Roberta. So it's not like I ever just called her by her first name. It
By
was
the way,
always Phoebe Roberta.
all the Cabbage Patch Kids also had really awkward names too, right? It was like, I'm sorry, is that a family name? I'm sorry.
Mine had black braids in her hair and brown eyes. She kind of looked like me.
Mine was Jennifer. I had one, and I think I named her, and her name was Jennifer. And Jennifer got married one Shabbat to the male Cabbage Patch Kid I had. And Nana, our paternal grandmother, went above and beyond and made a little veil and a yarmulke so I could march them down the Shabbat table and have a nice Jewish wedding for our Cabbage Patch Kids.
Of course you did. I love that.
So I've got like this group of moms I'm friends with. All of our kids are at camp together, in the rising 10th graders, I should say. And we've got this group text on trying to piecemeal information we're getting from our children about what's happening at camp, because not all of us have gotten letters. And one of us works at camp. And it's so hard because, like, I have been with my kids for a year and a half,
right.
and I know everything. I know everything they're doing. I know where they are. I can, like, and Murray has always been.
Well, now it's a 180. Now you know nothing.
Now I know nothing, and it's so hard. Like, but it's not like I sneak around to get information from him. He wakes up and tells me all this information, and so my friend Renee found that out because her daughter won't tell her anything, and she sent Murray and his other friend Gavin a letter hoping that they would respond to her and give her some information.
That was brilliant.
I was like, Murray's a tell-all. He spills the tea constantly. I know everything, or most everything. I'm sure there's some things he's keeping to himself, which is totally fine. He doesn't have to tell me everything. But it's so hard and weird going from spending so much time with your kids to not seeing them at all and not being able to communicate with them. It's healthy, I have to say.
Yeah.
For everyone to be in this situation.
I was going to say, we've done the opposite because I was the mom who was like the refresh with all the camp pictures and wanting to see. And Levi's been gone, I guess, a week now. And I haven't written him. He hadn't written us. I don't expect him to write us. A friend of his who's so cute, who is a counselor, had said, well, Miss Lebovitz, give me your cell number and I'll send pictures. I said, okay. So she sent me a picture yesterday of Levi and another friend, and that was fun to see his face. But I haven't seen one other. I haven't even looked for it. I haven't gone on the bunk one. Have you seen any of Levi?
There's,
okay,
he's not in as many as he usually is, but he's in there and he's very easy to spot because he's 6'3".
Because he's giant. Yeah, he's a giraffe.
Yeah.
But I just, I think it's the same thing that we were together so much and I enjoyed every minute of it. But now he's at his happy place. We're at our happy place for summer. and go on, live your life. I'm sure I'll get the, all the information I need once you get back.
Yeah. So I do have some spies at camp, which has been very helpful, right? So my friend Ronnie is teaching Judaica at camp to Oscar. So on his own, he's been sending me messages, and I got a message the other day that said, Oscar wants you to know that he doesn't have enough socks, underwear, or Cheez-Its.
Oh, that is funny.
And when I tell you I tried to micromanage him with socks and underwear, I kept on getting a different story every time I asked if he had packed them, and I knew he didn't have enough. And I kept on saying, did you pack your socks? Oh, yeah, okay, I got to do that. Okay, are you sure you have enough underwear? Yes. And it was not a truthful yes. But I kept on asking, and I said, that is not something you want to skimp on, and he did. Yeah. So I did not go buy new underwear or socks for him. I just I stuffed as much underwear and socks as I could into a U.S. Postal Service box. And
see, and Levi made all of his piles, and then I came in and I say you make the wish list, and then I help edit. And they like me to actually put it in the suitcase, not because they can't do it, but because, frankly, I do it better. And it's because I bet you do it well, too. It really is like a game of Tetris to me, how you put everything in and everything's got a little corner. Of course, his suitcase weighed probably 75 pounds, so he's going to have to figure that out. But I managed to get it all in there with room to spare. Well, it's towards the end of the hour, and Mommy did not respond. So we'll never know if she took the bait. I mean, we will know, but our listeners may not know for another week at least.
I don't know. I think you're right. I think this will totally go over her head, and she won't know about this prank until she listens to this podcast.
Oh, right. If she listens to the podcast, the prank is up. So we actually have like another 24, 48 hours before that happens. We'll see.
All right, well, thank you for listening to the latest Sis and Tell podcast. As always, please share us with everyone. Recommend us. Go send a text to 2 people you know and tell them to download Sis and Tell.
As always, this has been Amanda and Alison with a whole lot of talk about a whole lot of nothing. We'll catch you next time.